now that you're making some money, because I used to come into this place, the little place where I had a few bucks here and there, buy something. He goes, you should buy some of these Les Pauls, man. You and your brother should buy some of these Les Pauls.
I was trying to convince him to get Sly to buy a few bursts, some
that were like
Les Pauls.
$9,000, $8,500 in 82, 83.
Not that he needs the money, but it might have been the best investment that he was ever advised to.
Well, it would have been the best investment I made, because I could have like 10 of them. I could be like Richie, and have all these, like guys that don't need the money have the guitars. But those guitars, in a sense, who thought they'd ever go up to 100,000? You never even thought that. No, come on.
I had 14 of them, and I got so scared to death I sold a bunch of them because I was just afraid. I said, you could buy a car for these prices,
Now, when did it finally come to fruition for you? Like when someone goes, that guitar, I'll give you 100,000 for it. I mean, did your jaw was like?
Well, and I missed the boat by selling a bunch of them too. But when they were $800, people were crying and complaining.
Me too. I remember they were 800. I sold my 58 for $400. I thought I made a killing.
Then they were $1,500, and people were going, 15?
15?
What are you, crazy? Then they went to 25, and people were going, Norm, what are you trying to do here? Then they went to $5,000, and people were belly aching. Then they went to $10,000. When they got to $50,000, people were going, probably a good investment.
But where did it start? Because it went to like $12,000, and then it went to.
It just started multiplying.
When did it really do the big jump?
Well, all through the 80s and 90s and, and then the 2000s. But, I mean, it was
the
like
millennium
they were
got real
still
expensive,
multiplying.
right? Yeah.
They were like multiplying the value. I mean, when something goes up 300% or something like that, when it's $1,200, 300% is $3,600. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But once they started getting into the prices of
20s
houses and
30s.
places, people were going, this is art,
I would say in my life, I've had a lot of guitars. I started collecting when I was his age, but of course I didn't turn it into a business because, so. I would say probably the Les Paul of every electric guitar as far as the most prolific guitar as far as.
That's what got everybody into
Yeah.
That's the reason the whole vintage thing.
the whole
That's
vintage
why
was the
I'm
Les
here.
Paul.
The Les Paul,
Yeah.
when people started buying the Les Pauls and people started discovering other guitars, there was a time where Gretsch guitars,
couldn't
nobody
give
paid
away.
much attention.
You couldn't give
even
these-
Stratocasters, there was a
How
time.
about these big body guitars? You couldn't
Yeah.
give them away.
But even like Stratocasters, there was a time in my old store, I had about a dozen pre-CBS Strats, and it was your choice for
Colors and shit.
$750.
Any color you want.
I
And
bought a pink
whatever you want.
56 Strat from Norm with the original case for $1,100. And I thought he was like screwing with me. He goes, and it was really old. It was a pink, worn neck. An idiot. I got rid of that one. Got rid of a few. But
No argument here.
no, hey, you know what? That's the way it goes. But the thing is, I mean, I don't know. I don't think any guitar. I think now it's going to level off. I don't think any guitar will be like the Les Paul ever. I mean,
Well,
Strats, Tellys, yeah.
A lot of the times, it's dictated by, somebody playing something. There's a lot of stuff. People always go, what do you think is like a sleeper? I think some Gibson acoustics are sleepers.
We've talked about that.
Most
you
of the
know,
Epiphone electrics.
Some of the Epiphone stuff, the early American